This week, we've had Bitcoin fall from $35,000 to $25,000, while we've also had Ethereum fall from $2,500 to as low as $1,800. And I'm sure your favorite altcoin is down as well. While during times like these, not all cryptocurrencies will survive, there are practices that those who make the most money and are able to achieve financial freedom from this space practice when the market is down. And I'm going to be taking you guys through that. So if you're interested in knowing what to do when the market is down, watch this video to the end to find out how. Alright, so the very first thing you want to do is get out of projects with no prospects. During the bull run, every cryptocurrency goes up in price, even the shit coins. Those cryptocurrencies that are based on nothing but hype, they all go up in price. When this happens, everybody feels like a genius and it feels like the price will keep going up and up with no end in sight. Damn, the good old days. But in times like this, when there's blood in the streets and you open your crypto wallet and it's like someone stole money from your account, you want to sell those cryptocurrencies you're not sure about that you bought based on hype, with the prospect of doubling your money or even tripling your money. Those ones are always the first to lose you the most money because everybody else just like you bought them to make money. So when the market starts falling heavily in general, they are always the quickest to fall to catastrophic levels. So what you want to do is get out of them quickly before others do as well. Now, the best way to know which cryptocurrency is worth holding and which you need to sell is just by doing some research about them and seeing if they have a real use case or not. That is, if people will continue using them even when prices are down, and if there is a real world problem that they are trying to solve or currently solving. For example, take Bitcoin. Bitcoin solves the problem of taking the issuance of money away from states and puts that into code. It prevents the holder's wealth from being inflated away by excessive money printing. It also prevents the confiscation of wealth by an oppressive government, and it prevents the destruction of wealth during war. Like for example, Russia invaded Ukraine, which led to a war. A lot of wealth has been destroyed in the process. The Ukrainian currency has been affected, and if you have your money in a Ukrainian bank, you most likely can't get it out because banks aren't going to be open in a time of war. Your physical properties are most likely destroyed and probably will never be recovered again, especially if this war persists and Russia ends up winning. But when you hold Bitcoin in a state of war, it cannot be destroyed, confiscated, or stolen, and you can easily escape with your wealth intact. This is one of the problems that Bitcoin is solving, and it's one of the reasons why Bitcoin has value, and why cryptocurrencies like it are the ones you should be buying for cheap when the overall crypto market is down, like we're in today. Simply because they have a real world use case, and for that reason, people will rather hold them than sell them. And another much easier way to determine what cryptocurrency has value is to take a look at the top 5 to top 10 cryptocurrencies and hold those cryptocurrencies. The reason being is that these are the cryptocurrencies that people are willing to hold during a bear market, meaning when everything is going down in price, which basically means if you were to hold them, you will lose less money than the rest of the market. And they will be one of the first cryptocurrencies to increase in price once the market starts recovering. This is why it is important to hold these particular assets during a downturn in the market. Cash is king. In times like this, it's very important for you to have cash, like a lot of it, because these valuable projects like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and many others are basically going to be on sale at very cheap prices. So the more cash that you have, the more quantity you'll be able to buy at low prices. Take a look at this example. If you had $100 to put into Cardano as at when it was $3, you'll be getting 33.3 ADA. But now Cardano currently sits at 50 cents, so which means that if you had that same $100 now, you'll be getting 200 ADA. Basically, more than quadruple what you would have gotten when everything was going up in price. I'm not saying that you shouldn't buy any cryptocurrency when the market is going up in price, but all I'm saying is that you should always keep some money aside to buy into the market when everything is down. Because when the market starts going up in price again, you end up making more because you were able to buy a lot of it when the price was cheap. Going back to our ADA example, because you were able to buy 200 of it with $100, which right now is around like 60,000 naira or something, right? By the time it gets back to its high of $3, that $100 will turn into $600, which converting into naira at the present exchange rate will be around 360,000 naira. So you basically turned 60,000 naira into 360,000 naira, all because you were able to hold cash on the side and wait for when the market went down in price. This is why cash is king. Dollar cost average. Basically, what this means is that you keep buying the market whenever you have cash. The more cash you have, the more you put into the market so that you can get more crypto for your money over time. Now, there are multiple ways you can decide to dollar cost average. You can do it daily, weekly, monthly, whenever the market hits a certain price, or just simply whenever you have the money to put into the market. This helps you lower your average cost and maximize your money whenever the market starts going up in price. Double down on your hustle, make more money. There is something that most people who understand the market, including me, must have said at one point or currently still say in regard to buying the dip. I have no money, so I cannot buy the dip anymore. Guys, never let this happen to you in a bear market when everything is selling for cheap, because times like this is when you're never supposed to run out of cash. If you find yourself running out of cash, double down on your hustle in order to make more money. Do that thing that you have been procrastinating that you could probably make more money from if you actually took the time to do it. Some of you probably have cars just sitting there and not in use for almost the whole day, and you also have a lot of free times on your hands. Why not sign up that car for Uber or Taxify and make some extra cash? Basically, all I'm saying is get off your ass and go make more money. Number 5, repeat the process. Basically, you should repeat this process as many times as you can and you will come out on top, and easily so. And you will be doing much better than those that sold out when the market was down and were scared to get back into the market. For more videos like this, please click on subscribe button below and click on notification bell right next to it. I release new videos every week and you'll be the first to be notified when that happens. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up as well and share it with those who you think will find it useful as well. And if you'd like to support this channel, ways to do that are going to be in the description below. Thank you very much, and that's all for this video, and I'll see you guys next week. Cheers.